For some people, that's their first peek at the bus. I've converted a 1966 International Harvester school bus to a wonderful little home, 34 feet long, on wheels. But that's not the subject of what we're talking about here today at Monty's video. Look at this. I mean, first of all, there's always something kind of hanging from a rack, waiting for the paint to dry. I don't know if you can see those things. Oh, look at these beautiful darlings, all of them. They're going to be gorgeous when they come together with the aluminum plate and become the front bumper of the Mangora. So that's chrome, or actually aluminum, I've polished to the degree I felt was necessary and added a clear coat onto it, and it'll be ready to be installed. You don't see much of it when it's installed. The plate hides a lot of it and everything, but I wanted to preserve the aluminum. That was the main thing, to prevent corrosion. Anyway, so that's the bumper. It got some energy this week, but look at this. Whoa. What is it? It looks like a contraption of torture, doesn't it? The neighbors should run scared when they hear noises from my shop. No, but seriously, it's actually a louver punch. My car has some beautiful louvers that I've alluded to in another video or two. That it has these beautiful louvers on the side of the engine compartment. See that there? There you are. That, of course, is for venting out hot air from the engine compartment to help keep the engine cool on both sides. Beautiful. I believe those kids that did the bodywork here on this car, I think that they did that themselves because, as I have figured out myself, it's not that difficult to do. So that's what I'm going to show you a little bit about in this video. The hood, which you can see in the distance there, that beautiful shiny aluminum part there in the corner, which obviously is the hood that covers the engine, has, as you can see, no louvers whatsoever. That creates a lot of heat trap, and with today's ethanol fuels, that just means trouble for a little engine running hard in a tight space like this. So I'm going to louver beautifully the top of the hood, and then, as I said previously, install these belts so they'll all be designed to all fit together beautifully. Now, the biggest challenge right now in my mind is, do they come? Does the louver go proud of the hood, meaning does it pop out of the hood, or does it go into the hood? Seems like proud of the hood is the kind of go-to thinking, but I'm not sure. It just seems kind of strange sometimes. Anyway, so this device here is a louver punch. I've designed it with a carriage here that can go back and forth. As you can see, that can go up and down as it presses down and pushes the sheet metal and creates the louver. Now, I'm going to show you more, but this is kind of an interesting thing. This is a guidance system. Once you've got the hood in there, it's a big sheet of aluminum, you're going blind because the male part of the die is on one side, the female's on the other. They can't see each other through the sheet metal as to get a perfect lineup. So this guiding system is designed to absolutely finite location of the male to the female molds, which will be pressing out this, will actually be shearing the aluminum as well as deforming the metal to form that shape that we associate with louvers. So, I guess you need a die, don't you? You do! Go figure. So, thanks to the YouTubeversity, some wonderful ideas have been presented to me. You can make your own. This is mild steel. And just with simple tools that I have in my shop, a scroll saw, lots of hand filing, you can get it dang close, which is what I've done here. So, and this is the back of it. So there's basically that's your full female and full male piece. This center piece, of course, will come from above. It'll come from above, press down on that hole to deform the metal. Now, this piece, this die, it's not finished. I've only got it to a certain level of fit that I'm happy with, and I've done all my checks and balances. Now I start to round this piece, which will then give that beautiful, gentle, quarter round type turn to the metal at top and bottom and along its length. So that's kind of important. So anyways, this video here is just to kind of get everybody up to speed as to what I've been doing here. Now, this frame that you see I've repurposed. Well, I can purpose it back quickly, so it's really now a multi tool. But this is actually a shop arbor. Normally it's 90 degrees. I may have shown it in the previous video, and sitting on these feet over here. But I didn't need, it was too narrow. I couldn't use it. It was just too narrow. And I thought, oh, if I turn it on its side, a frame is a frame. It's a solid piece of machinery designed to carry force and load. So it can go either way, and it sure enough can. So I completely repurposed it, made the guidance system. This is all from material that I've found around my shop. And believe me, there's more than a couple of things running amok out there. But I take what material I have, and I take it and remachine it, repurpose it. This was actually, this piece here, this frame that it's sitting on, was originally in the bus. It came with it. It was a horrible looking, nasty, long past prime office desk that when you see the bus later, you'll see it was definitely not destined to go forward with the project, but it makes a wonderful stand upon which I can start pressing out louvers. Isn't that cool? I cannot wait. So to kind of give you another introspect into how one of these works, I hadn't shown it previously with this, but this is the hydraulic jack that normally goes with the shop press. It sits on this framework here, and it'll balance itself out properly. This will push against the top, and that'll push against the bottom, and that is what forces that female form into that, sorry, that's not how it works, the male form into the female form, and blush. So I will be able to do that and have some clearance here to get the part through here, through the throat of this device, by the clearances that I've left myself here. So I will, of course, be testing this on sheet metal. I got a plenty. And I'm going to clearly, I'll have a guidance system too that will guide the hood along. It's a big sheet metal part. So to push it along is awkward, ungainly, and you want to keep it square. So I'm going to have a special guidance system on this side that I'm going to create that allow me to absolutely keep tolerances as I'm going through the project and not lose my settings. So, or not mismeasure. So it's a well-calculated process when the tooling and the material all come together. Anyways, there you go. That's what I've been enjoying myself on my Sunday afternoon. And I'll just sign off, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.